Hi, this is Christian Chase with Chase Real Estate and ChaseForeclosure.com. I'm here today with
Christy Trapachko.
and we're here to talk a little bit about Zillow Zestimates today. And I know I promised our investors during our 2020 letter to investors that I would highlight a video on this. And it's that important. I want to get it out there as fast as possible. But we've done a lot of research on the Zillow Zestimates and how Zillow looks at this stuff. So we've put together really a complete way of modifying your Zillow Zestimate, because a lot of times what we're finding is that these Zestimates are coming in on our properties at the price that we bought it for in foreclosure. So if you bought it for $300,000 in foreclosure, the Zestimate says when you put it back on the market, $300,000 is the value. And so we noticed that being a problem, and we wanted to change that and to be able to do it. And there is a way to actually do it. And that's by claiming my home on Zillow. And in just a short bit, we're going to show you a tutorial on how to just go ahead and claim your home. It's very, very quick. And I think it will obviously make you a lot of money. But there are some critical things when you're claiming your home. Christy, she's the one that's really dealing directly with Zillow on this stuff. And maybe you could explain a little bit about what Zillow said on how to enhance or increase the value of your property or the Zestimate on Zillow.
Right. So the way that Zillow works is they take comps from the area. So when you close on your property, you want to claim it, and you want to go in there and look at the detail on the property. So there could be an incorrect square footage could be blank, it could have the wrong number of beds and bathrooms. So you can go in there and change all of that information. And then what happens is Zillow takes that information, the new information. Oh, and there's one other important field too, is the renovation year of 2020. You want to make sure you put that in there so they know we're doing updates on the home. But as you update all that information, as properties close in the area, they're going to compare those closed sales with your new information. So obviously the closed homes, the new ones that are closing with our new information, are going to be, a much higher price than when you bought it in foreclosure. And probably the listing was inaccurate and all that kind of stuff. So as we go in, we update the information, the new properties close, and now they're going to increase our Zestimate. The only thing is that it may take those properties, 30 to 60 days to close. So the ideal time to do it is when you first close on the property, because now we're rehabbing the home. It's going to take us, 36 to 60 days to rehab the home anyway. So during that time, let Zillow be comparing the new comps to our new information, and then hopefully increasing our Zestimate.
And I think one of the things that I don't want to gloss over, one of them is the renovation year that you said. That is by far the most important field on there, and you want to make sure that the structural remodel year, is this year while you're doing the renovation on your property. So that always should be this year, at least 2020 is what we want for that year. And then like the square footage in the bedrooms, if it had a loft inside the property, and we converted it into a 3-bedroom, we want to now list that as a 3-bedroom house on Zillow and update all those things. Appliances,
if there's a dishwasher, the more information the better. If there's a basement, anything you can add is going to add value to the property.
And doing this all in the very beginning, so the day you close on the property, you want to be updating everything on this particular, you're claiming your home and updating everything on the Claim My Home. You want to do that on the day that you've closed on the property, in a way that we've found to be able to alert you or remind you, hey, you know what, I need to update or claim my home. We're doing that through
Workplace. So when we send you over the invitation for Workplace, we're also going to remind you, don't forget to go in and claim your property. So time is really of the essence, because the sooner you do it, the more time we have to have new comps coming in, and we can hopefully increase your Zestimate. Because like it or not, the buyers really think the Zestimate is accurate. And they are going to look at that when they're looking whether or not they want to go see your home. So if you can do this, it's really going to help us get the home sold.
And even agents, there's a lot of inexperienced agents that are out there, and they look at the Zestimate and will even comment to us and say, well, the Zestimate says that the home is worth $300,000. And we're like, okay, well, let's look at comps and real data from the multiple listing service. Realtors are still relevant in real estate for sure. There's no automation that works 100% yet. So maybe one day it'll be all Uberized, but not yet. So here, let's go ahead and take a quick little look at a quick tutorial on how to claim your home and update all the details. And now you want to get that Zestimate changed. So to be able to do that, you want to go onto Zillow, do a quick search of your property that you have just purchased. So here in this case, we're using this property on Orchard and Linwood as the example. And what you're going to want to do is in the bar after you've pulled up the property, there is a More button. Click on More and verify your ownership. So you're going to want to click on Verify Ownership. Now here's where it gets a little tricky. You're going to have to know who the previous owner was. If you don't know, you could just give us a text, email, phone call, whatever it may be, and we could find that out through the tax records. That's another way you can do it, is by searching the tax records. So in this case here, this was the previous owner. I looked it up in the tax records, and then I agreed to act as the following as the behalf of the owner on this particular home. I'm going to click Continue. So I want to correct the home facts. So we're right here, correct home facts. And now I can start to modify some of the items about this specific property. It's a single family home. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. This is all correct. 0 half baths and so on. Here's where it's a little tricky. Finished square feet. This one is around 1,800 square feet. The lot size, year built, that's correct. And another biggie, structural remodel year, 2020. We're doing, significant upgrades to the property, cabinets, carpeting, knocking down some light walls. You can also put in here what I love about this home. And you can put in some remarks. I don't, again, know if this totally makes a difference or not, but I want to add more than less information. So again, I'm going to keep this real short and sweet for right now. Large home. And has updated kitchen. Now I would keep going on all the items that you're going to be doing inside the property. Room details, the appliances, dishwasher, microwave, range, refrigerator, basement. And this one, in this case, is going to be partially finished. And we are going to have hardwood inside the property. And there's going to be some tile inside the home. Rooms. I kind of check almost everything that's going to be applicable to this house. And the total number of rooms inside this home, I have a general idea on the total number of rooms. I can just count them out. So I'm going to have around 11 rooms. It does have an attic. It is going to be cable ready. This one does have a fireplace. And it has vaulted ceilings inside the property. Again, if there's any other building details that would be more applicable to a condominium. What style of property is this? And so this one is a split level. It does have some brick on the property, and it does have wood exterior on the property. Again, any other items that you may want to include in here, again, I would check more than less. Outdoor amenities. It has a lawn. It does have a balcony or patio. It has a barbecue area. It does have a porch. It does have a deck. It is not fenced. And there is none of these other items here. So then I move down, garage. And, on here I just missed something. Outdoor, the number of stories. This one is going to be 2 stories. The number of parking spaces, 2. And the roof, it's asphalt shingles. And that's what a majority of homes in our area will be. I'll uncheck other. And view is city. And that is it of what I have for the property. I'm going to then click Save Changes. Now, the Zestimate will not change instantly. This is going to take a little bit of time. That's why we want to do this right after we close on the property. We want to go in and do this at this particular point. So now I can go back to the home details page, and the Zestimate is going to probably stay the same as what it was previously, or it may go up a little bit, you see, but it will start to add up as properties close in the Linwood area. So that's where we are at, and that's the last thing that you'll need to do and really think about at this particular point. So now let's go ahead back to our video. All right, as you can see, that's very, very simple, and I don't think it's going to take you any time out of your life to really update your Zestimate, and it's going to be worth tens of thousands of dollars to you by doing it. Again, we don't have any control over Zillow, and we're at their mercy. But you can make some improvements and highlights of your property, and doing this is one of those things. And as always, check out our website, chaseforeclosure.com, and don't hesitate to give me a call. Thanks.